Maria steps into the silent room, the soft hum of machines her only companion. Each beep, each hiss feels simultaneously comforting and oppressive. Her footsteps are gentle on the linoleum floor. She moves to the bedside where John lies still, breathing shallow and even. She places a hand on his wrist, feeling the faint pulse beneath her fingers. Evening light filters through the blinds, casting striped shadows across his face. Maria takes a shaky breath. Tonight, like every night for the past 2 weeks, she will sing to him. Thunder rolls softly in the distance. Rain begins to patter on the windows. Maria closes her eyes and starts. Her voice is quiet, tentative at first, cracking slightly on the high notes. The lyrics of "What a Wonderful World" drift from her lips. His eyelids remain closed. The machines keep their rhythmic chant. Her co-workers have learned to respect this ritual, but whisper about it during shift changes. The young nurse who sings to a comatose patient. They call him the mystery man, his chart labeled only as number 23. Beyond the window, city lights flicker. Maria's mind wanders. She thinks of her parents' overdue rent, of her younger brother back home in Omaha facing eviction. She thinks of the scholarship she lost last month and the loans that ballooned. She thinks of the night she went without food so she could keep coming here, so she could keep singing to him. Each evening she finds herself standing in front of John, singing until her voice strains and the halls fall silent. Maria slows, her voice softening along with the rain. She opens her eyes and forces a smile. "Good night, John." She brushes a lock of hair behind her ear and tucks a stray strand into her pocket. She steps back. The door closes behind her with a gentle click. Her silhouette disappears, swallowed by the dim light of the corridor. Over the next few days, Maria's routine persists. Morning care, administer medication, evening visitation with a song. She hums "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." She ventures into bigger songs, "Hallelujah," "Moon River." Nurses' shift changes. Janitors and doctors all pause when she begins, heads bowed in silent respect. Through it all, John remains out of reach in his silent vigil. Her favorite moment is when the sun sets and the sky burns orange through the blinds. She sings "Yesterday" by the Beatles until the last note trembles. Then she whispers, "I hope you can hear me, John. I hope you find your way back." The machines continue unchanged. One rainy afternoon, Dr. Patel calls Maria into his office. He closes the door behind her. He looks tired. His eyes are rimmed red. Charts and reports scatter his desk. "Maria, I want to commend you for your dedication. The way you connect with number 23, it's remarkable." He hesitates, tapping a pen against the desk. "He's more complicated than we thought." Maria's heart thumps. She waits. Dr. Patel pulls a file. He glances at it, then back at her. "His name is John Everhart. He is a major donor to this hospital. A very wealthy man. His family has contributed millions. You've been assigned as his primary caregiver because of that." He watches her closely. Maria's gaze drops to the floor. "They requested someone compassionate, someone who'd spend time. They don't talk about it, but they're hoping it helps." Maria looks up sharply. "Rich? Billionaire?" She bites her lip. "I didn't know," she whispers. Dr. Patel nods. "I figured, but you should know. His family asks only that you continue your visits." Maria's mind spirals. All this time, she remembers her resentment at his silence, her pity. Now, something else surfaces. The hospital might be keeping her here, paying her overtime because of his money. She feels cheapened. Hurt. Back in the hallway, she finds John's door and pauses. A lump forms in her throat. Unable to bear the thought of leaving him, she steps inside. The room smells of antiseptic and flowers someone must have sent. Fresh lilies. She moves to his side. She hesitates, then leans close. She starts to sing. Her voice is raw, honest. She sings for him. For John Everhart, the man she treated with nothing but care. She sings as if no money in the world could buy this moment. Weeks pass. Maria's shifts blur together. She splits her time between the ICU and night school, studying for her RN exam. Her toes ache. Her voice cracks. Her eyes are heavy with exhaustion. But every night she returns to John's side. Every night she sings. One night, she notices subtle changes. His finger twitches. His eyebrows shift. She stops singing mid-note. Machines beep faster. She calls for a doctor. Dr. Patel and a team rush in. Maria retreats to the corner, watching as they work. After tense minutes, they stabilize him. He's still unresponsive, but the twitch, it means there's hope. A week later, during her song, he opens his eyes. Maria's voice falters. Her heart leaps. She stops singing and kneels. John's eyelids flutter, then stay open. He looks at her, confusion and recognition mixing in his gaze. Maria reaches for his hand. "Welcome back," she whispers. She swallows, past tears. "I'm Maria." His eyes focus on her face, struggling but steady. He nods. He can speak but whispers fragile words. "You sang every night?" Maria nods, voice trembling. "Yes, for you." John's lips curve into a faint smile. "I heard, thank you." Maria's shoulders relax, relief washing over her. Outside the window, dawn breaks. Golden light floods the room. John closes his eyes and rests. Maria watches, heart full. Months later, John is moved to a rehabilitation center. He writes a note for Maria, an invitation to his mansion for a celebration of his recovery. Maria arrives in her scrubs, exhausted but proud. John greets her at the door, healthier, stronger. He embraces her in a warm hug. "I'd like you to meet my family," he says, "and my accountant. We have something for you." Maria's stomach flips. He hands her an envelope. Inside, a check for $10,000 and an offer, a scholarship to complete her studies, and a job as head nurse at his new clinic. Maria's eyes well with tears. She looks at John. "I don't know what to say." He smiles wide, genuine. "Just keep singing." Maria laughs through tears. She leans forward and kisses his cheek. The sun shines brighter now. Lights fade slowly as Maria begins to sing once, more this time in the grand entryway of John's estate. Her voice rings clear and hopeful, and he listens, awake and thankful.